Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Andrea here Monday afternoon, and I'm just doing a video on how to heal Lyme disease part 10, sleep. So this is like super important and very tricky. Doctors tell you get good sleep, you need 8 hours a night. Your body's sleeping like 16 hours a night. I was sleeping 16 hours all the time. You know, I remember getting my daughter up for school, her going to high school, me sleeping the whole day, her coming home for lunch, me making lunch, getting up, eating lunch, going back to bed, her going back to school, her taking dance class for like 2-3 hours, coming home, me getting up to cook dinner. So it was 16 hours that I was sleeping every single day. And by the weekend, on Friday night, my daughter was so exhausted from her work week, from school and basketball and dancing and everything else, and we'd go to basketball games all the time and stuff, that we'd actually sleep Friday night. We'd go to bed and pass out and sleep a lot too. So, and then Sunday we'd sleep, and then we're back to the work week on Monday. So, you know, the doctors are telling you get 8 hours sleep. Do you have a problem sleeping? Which is kind of a tricky question, because do I have a problem sleeping? I would have said no. Later to find out that sleeping 16 hours a day is not normal, and that yes, that is a sleeping problem. I also got diagnosed with sleep apnea, which is where you stop breathing in your sleep, and so many times I'd be sleeping and like, you know, wake up like that, and my daughter would hear me and be like, Mom. I was like, oh, I'm okay. And I know that sleep apnea can be very serious, and I don't know, I have I have heard about a lot of people with sleep apnea that can be really dangerous, and they wanted me to come in and do this sleep study where you stay overnight at the Richmond General Hospital and you get tested and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, I just didn't want to lay there with these things all attached to me like all night, and like the doctors staring at me and coming in, and I don't know, I just wasn't really comfortable with that. I just felt really weird about that. So I was like, no, it's okay, I'm gonna pass. So anyways, from what I understand is it's a sleeping disorder, and you can actually stop breathing in your sleep when you're sleeping, and you can actually pass away from it if you're not careful. So for me, I was trying to get all my sleep patterns, you know, underway type thing, and I was sleeping my 16 hours and with my sleep apnea and everything. And then over time, with everything else that I was doing to heal Lyme disease, and you'll see that in all my other videos, like all my parts of everything that I've done to help heal Lyme disease, the next thing I knew is that I was able to not sleep as much. Maybe it went down to 12 hours, and then 11, and then 10, and then 9. And now I'm at like pretty much a really good sleeping pattern, probably 8 hours. With everything else, maybe 8 hours a night, maybe a bit more sometimes, 9 or 10, but I'm pretty good. I can do 5 or 6 now and wake up, which is pretty amazing. I could never do that before. So that's an improvement right there. All those things are improvement. But you know, just lessening my hours. And my sleep apnea, actually, with everything that I've been doing, has also improved. So before it used to happen every single night or almost every night, and now it's like maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks or something like that, that I'll wake up kind of, you know, choking and gasping for air. It's not a very comfortable feeling, and the doctor said there's really no medications or anything that they can do. They wanted to do a sleep study at the Richmond General Hospital, which I already mentioned, emergency, and then they would go from there, or it's this little room, and then they would go from there and they would determine like what you can do from there. But I don't know if there is any kind of medications or surgery or just a whole bunch of things. So I really wasn't wanting to do that. I didn't feel comfortable doing that, so I didn't do that. anyways, my point is that sleeping is super important. And at the beginning, you need your body to rest. This is how I healed, you know, like a little bit and improved in these ways that I am doing and talking to you about on all these videos. You need your rest, okay? Even if it is 16 hours, even if you're on the couch all the time, people are like, get off the couch, or you're being so lazy, like you're sleeping all the time, or, you know, oh my God, get up. Whatever they're saying to you, do not ignore it. Listen to your body. If your body's tired, rest and get a lot of rest at the beginning into 16 hours, into 15, 12, 14, 13, whatever you need. 11, 10, 9, 8, you can get it down there. But it's going to take a bit of time. It's going to take a bit of health changes. And just listen to yourself and listen to your body. And if you need that time to rest and you need that time to sleep, take it. If you need a nap, take it. Don't worry about feeling, oh, I'm so sick. I'm always sleeping. I'm like, you know, kind of feel bedridden. I'm bedridden all the time. And like, don't even worry about that, because you actually are doing something productive. You are healing your body. In that moment, you are healing your body when you're allowing your body to rest, to fight this, to get energy, to fight this, to boost your immune system, to fight this. So keep doing that, continue doing that. And eventually, over your health time in getting better and your immune system getting stronger, you're actually going to have a good, deep 8-hour sleep, and you're not going to have all these issues anyways. But allow yourself to rest. And then after you rest and you feel a little better, get up. Go for a short walk, move around the house cleaning, do some dishes, do whatever you need to do to continue, you know, getting up and doing things, or getting out and walking, or doing some kind of small exercise. But allow yourself to rest. Allow yourself to rest. Even if you're resting like I did, and get up to eat breakfast, get up to eat lunch, get up to eat dinner, and then at night rest again and go back to bed. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As long as you are resting and healing your body, this is what your body needs. Your body needs rest to get better. That's a huge, huge thing. Now, if you're not sleeping very well, okay, if you're not sleeping very well, I just turned 51 in December, and I'm in menopause. Okay, so for me, then all of a sudden my sleep pattern changed again. Like I just got it all under control. And then my sleep pattern changed again with menopause. And all of a sudden I was waking up every 4 hours. So the doctor gave me amitriptyline or something. It's a mild, well, it can be used for depression, but it's a mild depression medication that helps you sleep. It's a very mild dose. I took that. I could not even wake up. I couldn't function. So I came off that, and I continued my regimens, and I'm back to my normal sleeping pattern. So sometimes the medication affects your sleep and makes you sleep too much and doesn't make you sleep enough. And I would just like stick to everything natural. Personally, that's just me. I'm not a big medications person. I can show you where I had like 50 medications. It's all over like our washer and dryer. And I have pictures of it, and it's just unbelievable how many meds they had me on or were trying to get me on, and they kept trying to up my dose, and, oh, you can have more, let's just up your dose, and it'll help the pain more. Some of the medications, the withdrawals were horrible. Excuse me. So I prefer natural. I will take medications if needed, but I prefer natural herbals and natural remedies and everything, and to strengthen your body and your core and your pH balance and your inner body and your mind and your soul holistically and physically from the inside out. That's kind of my take on things, on how I got to this point and got better, and all the things that I've improved so far with my health. So watch my other videos. Check them all out. I hope they can help you out. I'm doing lots of parts. I don't know how many there'll be, because I have been doing treatments and self-treatments and, you know, being proactive. And me and my daughter have been doing tons of research, and I look up everything and try everything and experiment with everything, and, you know, do everything that I can to help support my body, helps support Lyme disease, helps support all my chronic illnesses, my secondary diseases caused from Lyme disease, all the complications you get with it, low immunity, you know, immune compromise, tons of infections, like everything, you name it, I got it, and I research all that. So I pretty much tried a lot of stuff. I've been sick since October 2008, which kind of freaks me out because we're coming up to October in 2020, which is 12 years. So I've been sick like 11 years at this point, almost 12 years. And I would have to say that that is a very long time to be ill and research your illness and self-advocate and self-medicate and learn holistic stuff and do all that. So I have done all that, and I have applied all that, and I've kind of weaned out what doesn't work and what does work, and what I feel comfortable with, and it's working for me, and I'm getting better. So that's a huge thing. It's a huge thing to say. Keeping in mind that 5 years without diagnosis, and my body was being attacked for almost 5 years, and I was just getting so ill, and I was starting to pass away. I know that for sure. And then so, you know, keeping in mind that the next 6 years on treatment and healing, it's pretty good. That I saw a shift on the 5th year, and then and now more shifts, and I continue to hope that there is more shifts. Excuse me, I got that stupid virus that's going around, or I don't know what I have. What we had, it was really bad. We might have had the COVID, I don't know. We had some kind of virus. There's a lot of strains going out there, but my body got through it. I never got pneumonia, so that was amazing. That was awesome. So, you know, you just have to do stuff like that to strengthen your body to get through all this. And that's what I want to make a video about today, is that sleeping is so important. Don't let anyone or yourself make you feel that it's not okay to sleep that long, or you're lazy or anything, because you're not. You're healing. You're healing your body when you're sleeping, and you're making productive, you know, a productive decision to sleep. You're actually going somewhere with that and doing something with that, and it will pay off in the end. So stick to that. Keep sleeping, and keep hydrating, and keep eating healthy, and keep walking, and keep moving, and just do little things around the house. Doesn't matter how small they are or how big they are. You got to start somewhere. I started really low, and I moved up to where I am now. This didn't happen overnight. It's a lot of patience and perseverance for a long time, and you have to stay on your treatments. And it doesn't matter, you know, if people say like, oh, it's going to happen quick, or, you know, this should work, or, you know, and then people get upset and they come off their medications because they say it's not working. It doesn't matter if it takes a long time. That's how long it takes, and that's what you have to do to heal. You will be thankful to me, and you will be thankful, you know, in the end to sticking to this and persevering and doing all this, because I'm sure you're going to heal to some degree, because I'm healing. If I'm healing as sick as I was, we're talking stage 4 Lyme disease, and I had neural Lyme in my brain, plus 2 co-infections, babesiosis and Bartonella. And I have super low immunity, super low compromise. Like, if this can heal me to degrees, then it can heal you. I'm sure it can heal you. And it's just a lot of trial and error, and I've done it, and I've found out what really works for me and what I feel comfortable taking, and it's working. So I wanted to share this with you, and I hope it works for you. Any small improvements, I'd love to hear about them. Any small improvements, that'd be great. And if you have any questions, please ask me below. I will respond. And please subscribe and like, and have a good Monday. And I do videos on how to heal Lyme disease every Monday. So we will talk to you later. Peace.